from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you're making me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun Roots, Johnny understands. Johnny understands. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. I say, I say, I say. Who says I say, I say? Johnny says I say, I say. When everyone says no, Johnny say yes. Special man.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I got my coffee, I got my dollars, and I'm looking for deals. Am I at the right place?
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
Bless you, my child. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sister Mary Agnes. You may have heard about me from my friend Cajun Roots Reseller, Johnny. I met Johnny many years ago when he was purchasing furniture from Frankie and Johnny's in Louisiana. They were not going to give him credit, and I vouched for him. I said, let him have it with no problem. He's got the dollars. See the special man.
Let him have it with no
You
problem.
got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Hello, I'm Johnny's Dough Girl. I'm here to say subscribe, hit the bell, not my belly button, and share out his shows. Always give him a thumbs up. You can even become a member. Buy him a coffee and follow his other channels like the cooking shows, my favorites, his fur babies, and more. Leave a comment. And when you watch a video, you're showing him your support.
Hi, I was looking for some jewelry. I'm going to be getting married soon. No, I don't have any credit.
Well, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, if you own a fixed income, even if it's on a sale in the Cajun Roots Reseller eBay store, guess what? Send an offer. We'll let you have it with no problem.
Johnny has many auctions, chat shows, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and all are welcome. But there's no drama or negativity tolerated on any of his channels. Now go, child, with my blessings. Watch Cajun Roots Reseller. Love always. Be kind to one another, and have a blessed day.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun Roots, Johnny understands. Johnny understands. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Hello, good morning, and welcome on this Friday morning. Hope everybody's doing well. It's a little nippy outside, but the sun's supposed to be coming out. Hopefully, we're not getting any more rain today because we got a lot of that yesterday. First in the chat was Glenn. Hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Regina, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome for the little needed to make a happy life. I like that. Thank you. And Denise, hello, good morning, and welcome, Miss Denise. How are you doing? Good to see you. And Tina, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Jeffrey, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Scarlett, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Ashley, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Angie's Oddities. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Angie. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Jennifer. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And hope you're having a great day. Good to see you and welcome. Amy. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And there's Angela Isaac. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And there's Miss Tina. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you and welcome. And Carol. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And I am already caught up with the chat. Today, don't forget my birthday announcements for today and tomorrow. Today it's JBTV's birthday today, and Sandy, a little dust on the bottle. Their birthdays are today. If you see them anywhere in the tubes, tell them happy birthday. And tomorrow is Donna Maria, Janine's, and Yornigan's birthday tomorrow. So if you see them around, tell them happy birthday as well. And Robin, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? I am back working plus reselling. Well, thank you for letting us know the update. Good to see you. Glad to see you back in the saddle, getting things done. There's the link for the Groovy Girls auction. And then, hello, good morning, and welcome. I saw you were pretty busy getting some crochet stuff ready this weekend. I was in the chat working and lurking this morning in Auntie Mama's live. And Baby Girl Vibes, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Let's see, everybody saying hello. And Jay, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Sent you the info for your meeting. Okay. I have been getting everything ready for the morning show. So if after the show, I'll check it out. For those who don't know, this Monday evening, Jay will be our guest from Monday for the Wind Down Monday. Come and check it out. And Seven Stacks, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. All right, so I got the birthdays out of the way, so I can move on to that. Also, don't forget, if you would like to be part of the Reseller Community Shop Hop, right now I got everything booked until December 27th, and I'm down to 8 spots left. It's 30 minutes. Every reseller gets a 30-minute time slot, and it's an uploaded pre-recorded video, and we do it as a premiere, so you can be in the chat. You don't have to be live. It's like a live show, but you're in the chat. Let's see here. Good morning. Everybody's saying hello to each other. I have to get ready for work. I understand. I want to. Well, thank you so much, Amy. It's always great to see you. All right. So that's done. So let me clear that calendar out. Why am I not on the wrong one? Oh, that's why. All right. And then don't forget on Tuesday, the 11th, I will be on with Friends Selling with Friends on Mark's channel, Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale with him and Janete. That's for 1:30 on the 11th, which is also Veterans Day. Remember, there will be no post office or banks open that day. It's Veterans Day. And then at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will also be on as a special guest on the Nurse Flipper Cats podcast at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on next Tuesday. Let's see here. Gotta go try to get a little live stream. Awesome. And Tommy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you? And Des doing? Good to see you. Probably don't. Yeah, I do have a pre-recorded, uploaded video on that topic, by the way. If you want to check it out. I just watched the playlist for everybody who's been doing them with the show. Sorry, watching it lurking. That's okay, Angela. I do the same thing a lot, especially in the morning when I'm getting things done. Yeah, you just catch the souls in the chat. Just check out the playlist on the community reseller community shop hop. Got a lot of them. We started doing that back in July, so you got a lot of watch to do if you want to watch some of the videos. And it's 12 different channels, 12 different resellers, 30 minutes each. And everybody does it a little different. There's no theme. That's one thing we don't do is we don't do a theme. You can do whatever you like though. Hit a GS down the street. Yeah, that's right, Glenn. You already had the garage sales, or you already went to them? Dollar solds are okay. Cool. It's very seldomly I'll ever find a good set of salt and pepper shakers, but when they do, definitely get them, especially if they're a good price. Wow, you went to all of them already? Well, you quick on that. I like that. Get them done, right? All right, so as everybody knows, on Fridays we do this. Jimco. Yeah, that's what I figured, the Jimco. As y'all know, every Friday we do this show called the Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It? I do have some emails with people who sent me in some items. I'll let you know who they're from and what platform they sold on. Remember that when I show the items, I'll tell you a little bit about the item, a little bit about the description and the title. Basically, it's would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it, how much you think it might have sold for, or would you just leave it, pass it on, let somebody else pick it up? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's show.
It's time for everybody's favorite segment where we ask,
would you buy it or would you leave it?
The game show that asks, when you're out and about sourcing, would you buy it for resale? How much you would pay for it? Or would you leave it? And now the host of Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It, Johnny Cajun Roots Reseller.
All right, getting my screen set up here. Let's see. Getting back to Paul's. Let's Patrick. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Patrick. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Let's see here. Everybody's putting everybody's information. And thank y'all for dropping those links for each other. All right, let me switch this around. Go to this setup. All right, this first item was sent in. Actually, the first few items were sent in by Regina, Red Arrow Resale. These are Beats by Dr. Dre, Studio 2, Apple wireless headphone sets over the ear, gold and white, tested and works. Would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? We'll go through the pictures. Got the case with it. There's all the different pictures. There's the box. The box information. Oh, this even got the chargers and everything. It looks like it's never been used. Or never been charged anyway. Let's see what the chat's saying. Hello, Al. Good morning. Hello and welcome. Let's see. Right here. All right. Jeffrey says, pick this up for $25 and sell it for $55. And Al, good to see you. I also got an item from Al this morning, put on the show this morning. Ms. Denise says, pick this up for $8 and sell it for $49. Carol says, I'd pick this up for $5 and sell it for $35. You forgot today's the show? What? Every Friday? Let's see. Ooh, this chat's fine. All right. Scarlett says, pick it up for $3 and sell it for $69, of course. Of course, Scarlett. Michael, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Angie says, I would pay $10 and sell it for $45. Marlene, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. All right, let's see here. Okay. Ashley says, I'd pick this up for $5 and sell it for $45. They were used. I replaced the charger cord because it was. Okay. Okay. It looked new. That's what I was wondering. Okay. Well, Regina picked this up at a storage unit that she purchased in May of 2005. 25, I'm sorry. May of 2025 this year. She paid $10 for the whole storage unit, so her items cost maybe less than a penny. This was the best find she had out of that unit, and it took 2 months to sell. Tina said free and turned it into $40. Let's see. So she has less than a penny into it because she did buy that storage unit in May of 2025 for $10, and she sold it for full asking price of $129.99. Good flip. Congratulations, Regina. Way to go is right. All right, this next item up by Regina. This is a hand-blown glassed goldfish in-bag paperweight kitschy fun glass gift fish bowl. Show you the pictures. It's actually pretty cool. Reminds me of the bags when you get them out from the fish tanks. When you buy them from the store and you bring them home. Pretty cool. Four inches tall. 3 inches wide. That's pretty cool. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? All right, Angie says, I would pay $6 for this. I'd pick it up for $6 and sell it for $30. Jeffrey says, I would pay $10 for it and turn it into $23. She is smiling all the way to me. Yeah, you're right about that. Pay $6 and keep it, says Robin. Miss Denise says, I'd pick this up for $1 and sell it for $32. If you want a pet, but don't keep. Yeah, you're right about that one, Regina. There's Jody and Denise is live today for 5 p.m. Cheryl says, good morning, everyone. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Cheryl. How are you doing? Good to see you. And Al says, I pass. I would pick this up. Carol says, I would pick this up for a penny and sell it for 20. And that was also sold on Poshmark, by the way. Let's see here. It's pretty. I'm going to go live at 10 a.m. All right, Jeffrey. Patrick says, I would pick it up for under $5 and start at the price on 2 guys sale and let them go up from there. I hear that. That is different for as a paperweight. It's pretty cool. Even down to the details at the top for the bag. Is that a vase? No, it's a paperweight. Nope, it's a paperweight. Yeah. Nope, it's not a vase, it's a paperweight. Yeah, it's a paperweight. And interesting how they got the little fish in the center of it too. It's pretty cool. All right, so she picked this up. This is from Regina. Regina picked this up at an antique mall for $2 where she works. Ashley says, she'd pick it up for $5 and sell it for $18.75. She picked this up at her antique mall where she works at for $2. It took 8 months to sell with an offer going back and forth to someone that was wanting to buy it. And she sold it for $15. Not bad for picking it up for $2. All right, this next item. This is a gimme musical dancing animatronic holiday pig sings Tutti Frutti Christmas decor. It's cute. All right, here's the pictures, and there's a video. Let's see, can we play the video? Oh, it's got a volume thing. Oh, that is so cute. Ah, all right, here we go with the pictures. The pink pig, rabbit, I guess. Cute. Mhm. Triple R, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I've been helping out with the fit to serve. Okay, Jeffrey, cool, nice. You would keep it. Regina, did you sell these? Yeah, these are from Regina. These are the items that she sold and sent in for the show. Yep. Regina. Look at his tiny face, right? Carol says, pick this up for $5 and sell it for 25. I have a twerking Christmas pig. Okay. Jeffrey says, pick this up for 20 and pick it up for 10 and sell it for 20. Angie says, pick this up for 5 and sell it for 25. Cheryl says, I'd pick this up for $1 and sell it for 16. That's right. Welcome in, Triple R. That is cute. Michael says, pick that up for $1 and sell it for 14 on Macari. Well, this one sold on Poshmark. Yeah, she sold it on Poshmark. No, that's okay. That's why I also don't forget to drop your links to the platforms you sell on, because that's why we also do that. You never know what you're going to find in their store. Denise says, pick this up for 2 and sell it for 55. I'm assuming, or just 5. Maybe 55. There was a lot of 5s. Accident key got stuck. So welcome back, Triple R. Good to see you. Welcome. Anyone else would buy this or leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for. So yeah, don't forget to drop your stores that you sell on in the platforms. And if you sell on multiple platforms, drop them in the chat. Yes, it is. It'll be here before you know it. Turkey Day is near. Ms. Denise says, pick it up for 2 and sell it for 15. Mia, hello, good morning and welcome. Can't stay at the hospital. Hubby has had a heart procedure. Oh no, hope everything goes well. Keeping y'all in my thoughts and prayers, Mia. Sorry to hear that, but hope everything goes well. All right, let me go to the information here. Let's see here. Regina picked this up at a local Goodwill bin, a Goodwill, for $2.79 on a 75% off that color for that day. Wow. Took a chance with the battery compartment was good and in working condition. So she took it home, tested it. Took about 4 months to sell. And she sold it for, on Posh, $20. $20. Definitely. She said thanks. I'm not sure what that is. Johnny, can I ask for prayers for 24-year-old football player who passed away yesterday? Yeah, I saw that on the news. Yes, Jeffrey, no problem. All right, so this one was, as I was saying, $2.79. She bought it on a 75% off of that for that color for that day. It did take her 4 months to sell, and she sold that one for $20. So not bad. The next one is also by Regina. This is the 19. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Yep, I was on the wrong one. This is a Barbie Orco Action Accent Stereo Speaker 1987. Tested and works. Wind up vintage. What? Cool. All right, I gotta check. Oh no, look at this. Cute. So it's a wind up. It's going pretty fast too. That is so cool. Wow. That's the lid. Look how little. Oh my God, that's so cool. All right, so would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? Again, this was also sent in by Regina. Ms. Denise says, pick this up for 50 cents and sell it for 12. Jeffrey says, pick this up for 25 and sell it for 50. Wait, Michael came in? Yeah, Michael was here earlier. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he was in earlier. All right. Al says, pick this up for 3 and sell it for 26. Angie says she'd pick this up for 2 and sell it for 20. Ashley says, pick this up for $3 and sell it for $14.99. Tina says, free and turn it into $15. Carol says, pick this up for $1 and sell it for $25.69. Cheryl came in and says, come on, show me. $1 and sell it for 18. I've done this is a rare find for Barbie fans. I don't ever remember seeing that. Okay, I hope I got that right. All right. Good morning, Gate Smasher. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I thought I said hello to you when you came in, Michael. I could have sworn I said hello to you when you came in. Well, hello, Michael. Yeah, I did right after Patrick. Yes, I did. Yeah, don't come on now. I know I got squirrel moments, but I said hello to you right after Patrick. But hello, good morning, and welcome again, Michael. If I did forget or you didn't hear me, I don't know what this big mouth I got. But hello, good morning, and welcome again, Michael. All right, so this little record player for Barbie, she picked up in a lot of furniture at her antique mall where she works. So she parted them out. Her cost was 63 cents each. Thank you, Carol. Oh, girl. She paid 63 cents each for each item in that lot. And this one sold for $10. Guess what? There's another style Barbie coming right up right after this one. It's a microwave. But this is by Mattel. Microwave oven working wind up. So yes, it's a microwave / oven. Oh, it says microwave oven. Duh. Can't read it, Johnny? Come on now. Microwave oven from 1988. Again, another piece of Barbie doll furniture. Here's the little video. Look at that little table turn. I wish my microwave turned that fast. Look. Yeah, I wish mine would turn that fast. Ah, cute. It's Mark Mattel from 1988. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? I'm the one who didn't see him. Okay. Thank you, Carol. Carol says pick this up for $1 and sell it for $11.69. Andrew says pick this up for $1 and sell it for $14. Miss Denise heard earlier, 63 cents is a cost. She would buy it for 63 cents and sell it for $12. Miss Denise remembered that one, right? It was right before this one. Yeah. That was the key of giving it away of how much that one cost, right? Yeah. Same batch. Yep. Anyone else? Would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's sold for? Remember, it's a 1988 Barbie Mattel microwave oven. Wind up. I love the little door to open it. It's so cool. Well, she got this for 63 cents. And guess what, Denise? You got that one right on the nose. Right on the nose. She sold this one for $12. She sold it for bowl is not included. Oh, because she had a okay, I see, because of the video. Yeah, that little bowl in the picture was not included. Okay. All right. This next one is also by Regina, but sold on Macari. These are VTech Go-Go Smart Wheels mixed lot of 10 light sound vehicles, cars, police car, and helicopters. Helicopter. Here's all the pictures. Cute. I've never seen these before. Cute. All right, so would you buy these or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's sold for? All right, let's see what the chat's saying. Nothing. The chat has stopped. Carol says, pick this up. All right, Carol says, pick this up for $6.30 and sell it for $35.69. All right, there's the link. Terry Bear, hello, good morning, and welcome. Buy it and $5 in euros. Good morning, Terry. Welcome. Don't forget, drop the links to the platforms you sell on. Put them in the chat. Tina's next Whatnot is on November 12th. What's coming up? All right, so would you buy these or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think they sold for? Denise says pick them up for 50 cents and sell it for $12. And these did sell on Macari. All right, I'm not seeing any activity going on in the chat. She bought this at a Goodwill. Robin says she would leave it. She bought these at a Goodwill for $4.49. And she was going to part them out, but she decided to sell them all at one time. She tested them. They work. Took 9 months to sell, but she sold these for. Angie came in before I say it. Angie did come in and say $2, and she'd pick it up for $2 and sell it for $20. So she did buy these. Regina bought these for $4.49. It did take her 9 months to sell it, but she sold them with an offer or a discount and sold them for $44.99. Not bad. Not bad. All right, this next item sent to and brought to you by Al, Full Shelf. She sold this on her Whatnot closet, I guess you call it, storefront. This is, and I don't want to show anything up above because it's got the price on it, the way that Whatnot does it. This is a vintage shot glass and carrier, and there's only one picture. It is a set of 8 shot glasses. That's some big shot glasses. With the handle, wooden handle and frame carrier. Would you buy these or would you leave it during oh, you saw this during a live show. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's a nice size, but they look larger than looks like maybe a rock glass, but boy, that's some big shot glasses. That's my kind of drinking right there. Terry Bear says I would leave it. Angie says pick this up for $3 and sell it for $25. Regina says I would pick it up for $10 and sell it for $45. Miss Denise says pick this up for $5 and sell it for $25. Cheryl says I'd pick this up for $5 and sell it for $35. My parents had the same set. Okay. It's actually pretty nice. I like because the gold still looks like it's never. They look like they've never been used. All right, let's see. Have one more than item. So let's see where it went. Carol says she would pick these up for $5 and sell it for $75.69. Yeah, you can tell they look it. Hello, Frank. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I have a set of like 40. I have a set of like 40 of these type of glasses, but no holders, sadly, picked up for 20 and kept it. Okay. There's no problem with that. Let's see. She picked this up on September the 20th at a yard sale for $5. And she sold it on her Whatnot live show for $30. It's right there, $30 on her Whatnot. I'm waiting to see. Tina came in with one after I showed it, but I'm going to show it anyway. Come on. Tina says she'll get it for free and turn it into $40. All right. Let me go to the next one while I close these tabs out. This next one, actually the next two are sent in. The next few are sent in by Cheryl, Agent Gem. She's in the chat. All right, this is the Lego City Cyber Stunt Bike. Number 60358. Here's the pictures. Oh, I bought some of these before. I've never seen them put together yet, though, but okay. I've sold a lot of those. Well, not but that particular one, but that Lego City one. All right, so would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's so far. There's the only two pictures because that's all they got. I was close. Yes, you were. That is a good flip. Stats, hello, good morning and welcome and how are you doing? Good to see you. You would buy it? Cool. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Interesting because when I clicked it, that's what came up on the link you sent me. Yeah, that's the link that came up that you sent me. I don't know why. Yeah. Interesting. I don't know what happened, but that's the link I opened in your email, Cheryl. She said I sold it, but that's not my listing. I like that. It's what I sold. Yeah. The link you get, I opened it from the link you gave me in the chat, in the email. Carol says, pick this up for $2 and sell it for $19.69. That's what's weird about some of these. Tina says, for free and turn it into $15. Regina says, pick it up for $2 and sell it for $15. Mine is unopened. Okay. Yeah, that's the link I opened. It was from your link in the email, Cheryl. I don't know what happened. Well, the box looks sealed. This might be a stock photo because there was only 2 pictures on this one. So I'm wondering why I did that. That's directly the link I got from you in the email, so I don't know what happened there. I know, Cheryl. I know. But it opened, and that's what it came up to. Yeah, it even says stock photo at the top. Triple R says pick this up for $1 and sell it for 15. Yeah, it does say right on the top. Duh. Thank you, Jessica. Jennifer. Jennifer even says it. Look at it right here. It says stock photo. So whoever used these pictures used stock photo. Yep, it sure does. Thank you for pointing that out. Zoom is right. Ashley says pick this up for $2 and sell it for $12.99. Patrick says zoom. Cheryl picked this up at Walmart for $3 on clearance. She did have it listed for about a year and a half ago, but she sold it for $11.99 because being that this is not her listing, it shows 15, but she sold it for $11.99. All right. Yeah, that's not the first time that happened, Cheryl. That's interesting. Okay. No, it's not even her listing, Jennifer. That's the weird thing. That's not her store. Somebody called Sanator store. That is interesting, but that's the link I had in the email. That's what I opened. Interesting. That's not the first time that's happened either. All right. Now these are from also Cheryl. Yep. But these sold on Poshmark. Now these are some Joan Rivers, which I love me some Joan Rivers interchangeable pieces. These are interchangeable earring set. You basically are going to interchange the actual rings around the stone in the center. There's the actual earring here, and you'd place them in the center, just like you see there. And they're clip-on earrings. Interchangeable flower colors. Didn't say how many pieces. Total of, it's like 12. 12 different interchangeable colors. There's the back of them. So would you buy these or would you leave them? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think they sold for? I love buying me some Joan Rivers. All right, let's see. Zoom. That's where we were. Oh, Joan Rivers. Yeah. Little Debbie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I love the video that you did with all the geese or ducks coming back for the evening. Ashley says pick these up for $15 and sell them for $60. Carol says leave them. Regina says pick these up for $5 and keep them. Was so tempting to keep these. Yeah. Miss Denise says pick these up for $5 and sell them for $45. Andy says I would pass, leave them. Little Debbie says she'd pick this up for $3 and sell it for $69. Terry Bear says leave them. Leave it. You're welcome, Little Debbie. And Stat says pick this up for $3 and sell it for $15. Laughing out loud. Which one? The latest one she did. Actually, I went back yesterday when y'all dropped y'all links in the chat. I went back and watched y'all shorts, you and Little Debbie. The ones y'all were talking about yesterday. Yeah, I caught up on those yesterday. Let's see. There's our interchangeable flower-shaped pieces. There's a total of 12 sets. All right. She picked these up in a jewelry lot from a local auction. She paid $25 for the lot and sold these in 2 weeks. And she sold this set for $60. Joan Rivers does really well. I think I only have 1 or 2 more sets of interchangeable jewelry that I got for her. Only have, I think, 2 sets left. They go pretty quick. All right. Yes, you were. The next item also sold on Poshmark, also sent in by Cheryl. These are silver-plated ribbed ring size 6. Ring size 6. Oh, it's even still on the card like that. I've never seen them on the card like that before. So would you buy it or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's sold for. Yes, it does. Yep, it was a Joan Rivers. Yes, you were close too. Yeah, it's not easy to find them in the wild, but when I do, I pick them up if it's for a good price. Little Debbie says, pick this up for $5 and sell it for 33 cents. Pick it up for $5 and sell it for $33. Duh. Read it, Johnny. Read it. That's only 4 away from 800, y'all. Let me double check and make sure I am still following you. Yep, I am. But let me make sure I got my notifications on all. Yep, I sure do. Yep, you're 4 away now. 4 away, that's pretty cool. Angie says I would pass. Really, I would probably keep it. Go help a sister out. That's right. Terry Bear says leave it. Regina says I'd pay $3 for it and sell it for $20. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all following each other. Make sure you hit the notifications, hit the thumbs up, and leave a comment. All that helps. Please, and thank you. All right. She also picked this up in that same jewelry lot that she paid $25 for it. And this one only took a couple of weeks to sell, and she did take an offer and sold this one for $18. Now we got some other items coming in, and these came in from Angie's Oddities. Yep. All right, this first item sent in by Angie's Oddities. And Cheryl's 15 away from 200, y'all. This is a Green Bay Packers large ASCO 6-inch pin from 1961 championship team picture. It's one of those, you remember back in the day with the pins that we used to wear? We used to make these all the time when I was in school. That's a big one, too. Oh, it's got the wooden cardboard in the back. All right, so would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's sold for? Go check out my 2 shorts. Give me a vote, Batman or Wonder Woman. You're 14 away now. Miss Denise says, leave it. They still make those pins. Yeah, this is an older one. I know Mark still makes pins. The pins like this. He has the machine for it. I used to have the machine for it when I was in school. I used to make all kind of stuff for school. Little Debbie says, pick this up for 25 cents and sell it for $15. $10, sending it to the grandmas or my brother. I flip a coin. Tara says, leave it. Leave it on the principle. It's not my team. Same here. But if it was in a lot of something that I'd pick this up, I would pick it up in a heartbeat. Yep. I wouldn't just pick it up by itself unless I did my own comps when I was there. But less than $1 and sell it for $23. Cheryl says I would leave it. I would pick it up, especially if it was in a lot. Stat says pick this up for $4 and sell it for $25. Okay, while I'm waiting for people to bring stuff into the chat, if you buy it or leave it, let us know. I'm going to start dropping Jennifer's links. Before I don't want to go too far in, then it ain't going to get it done before the end of the show. There's Jennifer's YouTube channel. Here is Jennifer's Etsy store. And Jennifer's buy her a milkshake. And get back to the chat. Regina says free and turn it into $10. Triple R says pick this up for $20 and sell it for $100. Good old Benji. Well, Jennifer, I still drop them. Don't worry. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. It's all good. All right. Let's see. These were giving to me. Oh, these was for her to sell on consignment. I expected to go for high, but never thought it would be this valuable. Listed it, had many of offers, sold for full asking price. She actually listed this on July the 24th, and it sold on October the 1st. Didn't have it listed long. And again, she did this on a consignment for somebody and sold it for $95. $95. Oh, I'm so sorry, Oh my Lord Jesus, girl. I just thank you for pointing that out, Stacy. I am so sorry. I just looked fast and not even really looked at your name. Stacy says, Stacy, how are you doing, by the way? I'm not used to seeing you in the show in the morning. I'm so sorry, Stacy. Good morning, hello, and welcome, by the way. I am so sorry. I just jumped right in there, and that's what I get for assuming. Yeah, Lord Jesus. I am so sorry. Thank you for pointing that out. That's why I called on the stats earlier. Stacy is here. Okay. Yeah, it's my fault. Did I do that? Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's shocking, right? Somebody loves them Packers, especially from 1961, and the whole picture of the whole group. Yep. Exactly. That's what I was saying too. I would definitely pick it up for sure. That was from Angie's Oddity sent this in. She's doing this. She did this for a consignment for somebody. I would pick it up too. Yep. It is a great sell, Angie. Yep, must be. It was the whole team from championship team from 1961. That is definitely somebody's sports pickup there. All right, this next item is also sent in by Angie's Oddities. This is the Kenner Star Wars 1998 exclusive mail away Ola and an action figure set. Because I can't pronounce that last name. I'm not into Star Wars, so yeah. There it is. Oh, Lord Jesus, look at her clothing. Oh, I remember him. I remember the commercials for this one. Yeah, okay. I don't know nothing about none of these characters. All right, so would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you pay for it and how much you think it sold for? Yeah, it must have been. You right about that. It was probably your brother. Yeah, I was surprised when I saw it. You never know. Somebody is definitely into sports for that team anyway. Carol says pick this up for $4 and sell it for $55.69. Ashley says she would pick this up for $5 but sell it for $29. Triple R says pick this up for $2 and sell it for $15. You can only get them this year through mail order. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. So it was only a exclusive mail order. Okay. I didn't know that. Ashley says that she would pick this up for $10. Oh, I see what happened. She took the other one away. $10 and sell it for $49. You can only get these through the mail order. Okay. Stacy says that she would pick this up for $6 and sell it for $35. Terry Bear says leave it, but if the price is right, I would buy it. I would too. Yeah. Especially if the price is right. Depending on where I better find it at too. All right, so Angie's Oddity sent this in, and this was for her husband. It was only available in mail order, in the mail. She listed this one on July the 24th. It sold October the 7th. Al says, before I show the price, oh, they're doing their show tonight? That's the Coast to Coast one. Never mind. Al says, pick this up for $6 and turn it into $100. Star Wars nerds pay up. Well, she got this. It was a consignment for her husband. This is her husband's item, and she sold this one for $25. $25. All right, this next item, Angie's Oddities, also sent in, and it was sold on Macari. This is a vintage circus poster forever stamp sheet, number 4898 through 4905, the sheet of 16 2024 USPS forever stamps. I didn't know they made them in stamps like that. So would you buy these or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's so for? Patrick says, wow, really? Yes. Yes, Patrick, really. So if you were to buy this, it would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's sold for. It's the vintage circus poster forever stamp sheet from 2014. And Triple R says, I'd pay $1 for it and sell it for $15. Regina says, I'd pay $10 for it and sell it for $60. Okay. Anyone else? Would you buy? These are a circus postage forever stamps from 2014. Ashley says she would pay $5 for it and sell it for $50. There's the Buffalo Pickers whatnot Black Friday sale on Sunday. Al says I'd pay $1 for it and sell it for $15. And it does look like it's new sealed in the pack. Yep. Anyone else? She picked this up, and this again was from Angie's Oddities. She bought this at a thrift store for $2 on August 22nd, and she sold it on October the 9th for $18. $18 on Macari. And that's everybody who sent it in. And Jay, I got your email. I see it. I'm starring it right now so I don't miss it. All right, the next item up to show. This is a vintage. I'm back. Had to respond to a buyer wanted me to change the name on the label. So eBay only lets me print the information they have, but I did write on the package, just small plush. Yeah, you just never know, though. So this is a vintage J.C. Penney's beige men's button-down short sleeve dress shirt. The neck size, the size is a 15 to 15 and a half, new in package. Had the little pearl button, size medium. Still brand new in the pack. It still even had all the plastic, the pins, everything, just like you would buy that back in the day when you get these. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? Cheryl says she would pick this up for $5 and sell it for $22. Regina says pick this up for $2 and sell it for $25. Carol says pick this up for $2 and sell it for $20.69. Al says pick this up for $2 and sell it for $22. Remember, it is brand new, in package, vintage JCPenney's dress button-down dress shirt. Still in the package like it was when you first get them out the stove. Angie says, I would pass. Little Debbie says, free and turn it into $12. Well, this one I picked up at a citywide garage sale for $1. I picked it up for $1 at a citywide garage sale. And this was in Sterling, Massachusetts. Again, I paid $1 for it, and I sold it for, I took an offer for $25.99. Somebody sent me an offer, and I accepted it for $25.99. I think she's going to be doing her celebrating all week on her birthday. That might be, she might not be doing one this weekend. Yeah, because she said something about they're going out somewhere for the weekend. I forgot where she said they were going. So yeah, that one sold for $25.99. I only paid it for $1. All right, this next item is a vintage designer's CNA, is what was signed on the inside the ring. It is a 7 dark blue sapphire stones, tested it on the Presidium. Sterling silver, tested to be 925, size 9 ring. Oh, I love buying dress shirts like that are still new sealed. Yep. That's kind of like what I usually do when it comes to clothing. Yep. Some of y'all were pretty close. So this is a vintage, and the designer's name on the inside is CNA with 7 deep blue sapphires. And I did test these on the Presidium. They were blue sapphires and tested sterling silver. Size 9 ring. Show you the pictures. There's the video I put on it. I try to do a video like that. I'm doing jewelry. And then these are the other pictures. The side view. There's the marking, CNA 925. Made in Thailand. Size 9. All right, so would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? Regina says pick this up for $5 and sell it for $75. Little Debbie says pick this up for $6 and sell it for $38. Carol says I'd pick this up for $10 and sell it for $55.69. Quite damn morning. Stacy says pick this up for $25 and sell it for $150. Any other guess? Cheryl says pick this up for $8 and sell it for $65. How the hell did I get tape on my nails? That was interesting. I picked this up from Leslie's Lucky Finds on one of her auctions Robin says pick this up for 12 and sell it for 60. I did buy this again. Like I said, I did buy this from Leslie's Lucky Finds. I keep seeing everyone using clips and stuff to hold jewelry on it. I'm afraid it would leave scratches. No, it's one of these little tweezers, Jennifer. Watch. I use these little tweezers when holding rings like that to the side. It's a jewelry tweezer that I use. You get these in your watch settings when you have the watch kit and stuff like that. That's what I use, but I'll put the ring through the side and hold it from the side. It doesn't scratch it. It's just a pair of jewelry tweezers. So anywho, I paid $25 for this, and I bought it from Leslie's Lucky Finds. I wore it a couple of times. I got my, okay, and I got another ring, and I said, okay, now it's time to sell it. So I listed it. So my cost was $25 from Leslie's Lucky Finds, and I sold it after wearing it a couple of times. I did take an offer. I had it listed for $84.25, and I sold it for $78.75. And I do have another one that I'm listed, that I got. It's listed. I got another one. So yeah. But yeah, Jennifer, that's what I use. I use the jewelry tweezers. 710, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yep. And I bought it for me to wear, and I wore it. After a couple of months, I said, okay, time to list because I got more rings. And I like to do that if I like. Plus, I lost some weight, so it kept sliding off on me too. So that's why I decided to sell it. Yeah. So I listed it, and I sold it. And actually, I listed this one May 31st of this year. I listed it on May 31st. Yep. That's another thing I want to point out, especially on eBay. If you're ever curious on when did you list something, if you look at the very top of your listing, let me enlarge this a little bit. See right here at the top where it says starting time? I listed this at May the 31st on 2025 at 2:43 a.m. in the morning. So yes, I do list early in the morning. But this one was listed on May 31st of 2025 at 2:43 a.m. in the morning. Well, it says Pacific time, so yeah. All right, I'm back. Now I can shrink that back down. I just wanted to show you in case if you're ever curious on where you can find out when you listed it. It even tells you the time. Let's see here. That's where I was earlier. Cheers. 710. Good to see you. Welcome. Stacy says nice. Good morning. Well, thank you, Carol. This week, almost all my sales were items that are listed for you. That's a good thing. I got to start doing my sales this weekend for the weekend sales. I got to set that up today too. Oh no, not me. You just getting up that early. All right, Angie, thank you for being here. Today's show was full. Yes, it was full. Great. Again, don't forget, y'all can send me your emails, CajunRootsReseller@gmail.com by no later than 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday morning. You can send them in during the week. It doesn't matter because I star them. That way it's easier for me to find when it's time for me to do the emails on Friday morning. We do this every Friday, so you're welcome to send me anything you've sold. All in one email is fine as long as you send me the link to the item that's sold from your platform. And if you would like to come on and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to. The link is going into the chat and it's getting pinned momentarily. If you have anything special going on for the weekend, you would like to promote it, make sure you go ahead and promote it. We'll be back here again on Monday, 8:30, Monday through Friday. Anybody have anything special you would like to promote? Let's promote. Anyone would like to come on up and promote your channel? You're more than welcome to do that as well. My beard's all over the place this morning. I didn't treat it this morning like I usually do. I was lazy. I only listed, what, 12 items on eBay, 8 items on Poshmark, and I have 32 drafts ready with pictures. I got to finish the pictures and get them listed. I've been up this morning since 227. Oh, okay. Moving plants. Yeah, you got to get those in there because that cold snap's going to come. It's going to kill them. All right, well, I'm not seeing any activity or interest coming into the chat, so we'll go ahead and get right into the show. Don't forget to have a great weekend. If you have any items that sold, don't forget to send them in before next Friday. I don't think buyers understand how much work goes into selling and reselling. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Also, make sure to send out offers, answer emails, all that good stuff. There's Al's link for her sale. Don't forget to drop a link to the platforms you sell on in the chat as well. So as I say before I end each and every show, everybody have a great weekend. Hope you have some great findings and great ways of sourcing out on the weekend. And as I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. Until we meet again, later. Peace out. And y'all come back now. You hear? Yeah, come back.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. See the special man.